One of the biggest questions I'll typically get from the parents or the adult patients is how is orthodontics different now than it was 10, 20, 30, 40 years ago? The biggest thing is the actual technology itself. The ability to see images in 3 dimensions, the ability to scan the teeth and not have to take those disgusting goopy molds again. And really, I can look at a mouth in every dimension on a computer screen and for the most part plan out how most patients' treatments will go off of that. We switched to self-ligating brackets probably about, 10, 12 years ago. The biggest benefit to them is the fact that you're not putting as much abrupt force and pressure on the teeth. The teeth can move much nicer. It's been able to allow us to create nice broad smiles, allow us to avoid extractions in many cases, and it puts a lot less pressure on the teeth. It's much more comfortable, so to speak, for the patients. And one of the cool aspects of aligner treatment is the fact that we've been very successful about patients who their front teeth are vertically separated. They have what's called an anterior open bite. And we've been able to close a lot of those open bites non-surgically with aligners. Teenage market, more and more teens are moving towards aligners. Even some of the younger children, they do have a phase 1 aligner option out there now, so even some of the younger children are going in that way. The biggest benefit for aligners, there's obviously the aesthetic aspect of it, the fact that you don't see them as much. There are no food restrictions. So as with braces, you need to stay away from certain foods or eat certain foods a little different. With Invisalign or aligners, you take them out and you eat your normal diet. You just have to brush and floss and put them back in. For people who are self-conscious about the amount of gum that they show when they smile, there are some relatively easy non-surgical approaches nowadays that can make a big difference. Traditionally, someone would come in, they would smile, they show a lot of their gum tissue, and they would have to go for jaw surgery to literally impact their top jaw, and it was a whole to-do. Nowadays, there's a much nicer approach where we can put these little, what we call temporary anchorage devices, little pins in there into the gum that literally allow us to bring the top teeth or the bottom teeth into a different vertical position. And what's neat about nature is as we move a tooth up or down, the gum will follow up or down. So if we could take the top teeth and literally move them upward, the gum will travel upward and we reduce a lot of that gummy show and gummy smile.